Proud to serve northeastern and central Pennsylvania. This is WNEP 16, the news station. Now, Nolan Johannes, Karen Harch, pilot Jack Rulin in Skycam 16, Chief Meteorologist Tom Clark, and Joe Zone on sports. This is Newswatch 16.
The life of a Kingston girl has been dramatically changed by a hearing device that is now on the market. Last night we told you about the new ear implant, a kind of bionic ear that allows some deaf people to hear. In tonight's Health Watch, Newswatch 16's Mark Davis shows us how something the size of a deck of cards can break the sounds of silence.
Do you hear impulses or do you hear actual sound?
I actually hear a sound.
18 months ago, that was impossible for 13-year-old Susan Abrams of Kingston. That was before Susan had an implant put into her middle ear, which actually takes the place of her damaged outer ear. Susan went deaf at age 7 because of meningitis. It's really made a difference in school.
But now when I'm looking down at my book, and my teacher wants to ask me a question, he or she will just come in. I'll look up and answer.
Susan answers many questions. She's in the accelerated programs in the top 10 of her class.
And the thing I like about Susan is sometimes I forget she has a handicap. She does fantastic things.
Susan and her parents went with the implant only after all other means of helping Susan hear failed.
As with any kind of surgery, there's always a small amount of risk, but we were willing, and Susan certainly was willing to take that risk because she knew what the benefits would be for her.
For now, Susan is satisfied, but she tells me she hopes the implant has improved even more. And with her talents, there's no handicap, and the sky is the limit. Mark Davis, Newswatch 16, Kingston.
Stay with us. We'll be showing you Tom Clark paying off in style.
And plus, you'll look to the skies for his forecast, right, Tom?
Well, there's another storm heading our way.
Uh-oh.
I'll tell you when I think it's going to get here when we come back.
Endicott Johnson and Father and Son invite you in for holiday savings right now on men's top-quality outdoor boots. Save $509 to $1009 on warm, rugged leather and nylon boots in a wide selection of popular styles. Women and children can get the same great savings at all Endicott Johnson shoe stores. Save $509 to $1009 on leather and nylon boots in the newest styles. So hurry in for great savings on men's outdoor boots at Endicott Johnson and Father and Son, and save on women's and children's boots at Endicott Johnson.
It's here, the Globe's gigantic 3-day secret sale, and it's no secret now that for 3 super days, you'll save an additional 10, 20, 30, 40, or even 50% off your purchases. Regular or sale price, cash or charge. It all happens this Saturday, Sunday, and Monday with special store hours. Shop all 3 days, 8 a.m. till 9 p.m. That's right, you'll save an additional 10, 20, 30, 40, or even 50% off your purchases. It's the Globe's gigantic 3-day secret sale. Don't miss it.
Christmas shopping at the Globe. We love shopping at the Globe.
Well, Tom and Noreen Clark made good on their promise today, delivering that snowblower to the lucky winner. But I think they were lucky, too, because I don't know if there was much snow out there in Sweet Valley. Was there, Tom?
Well, we'll find out, Karen, in just a minute. But, you know, I kind of miss my snowblower. It's been sitting in the garage for the past 2 months. But, yes, we finally gave it away today to the winner of our snowfall contest, Mr. Joe Pearson, who lives out in Sweet Valley. And Noreen and I went there today to make the official presentation. Joe, on behalf of everyone at Newswatch 16, Noreen and I would like to congratulate you on being the winner of our snowfall contest. Good show.
Thank you very much, Noreen, and
very good.
Thank you very much.
Great.
Joe, we would like to present you with the keys to your own new, brand new John Deere snowblower, and congratulations from all of us.
That's great.
I own a John Deere tractor, and when I saw Channel 16 giving away this snowblower, boy, I wanted that bad. I made up my mind I was going to start filling out a few postcards.
That's great. Well,
how many did you send in? I'm just curious.
About 20.
Now, as you can see, Joe has quite a bit of driveway going around his house, which was good news to us, but there's no snow for Noreen and I to clear, as promised, to the winner of this contest. But, Joe, if it's okay with you, Noreen and I would be glad to come back after the next big snowstorm to clear the snow for you. Okay?
That's fine. I'm going to really put you to work.
All right. All righty. Fair enough. He was happy about that. All right. Outside now, mostly clear at 44. in my backyard. Humidity is 50%, the wind south at 9, and the barometer is now falling. Range in temperature this day almost hit 50. 27 the low last night, 6 the coldest temperature on record here in Avoca for the month of November. 1 year ago today, it was a beautiful day, the high 42 degrees. Now, photographer Steve Smallwood got us a beautiful shot today up there in the endless mountains of Susquehanna County, where more than a half-foot of snow fell yesterday. And you can see what's left of it up there. He says about 4 inches on the ground still, despite that melting sunlight today. Alrighty, the satellite view shows this line of clouds here, just a weak front that'll be pushing through later on tonight with probably nothing more than a shower. But the next storm, upwind from us, is out over the northern Rockies. You can see the clouds out that way. It will move east, gather some moisture, and begin to affect our weather. It looks like early on Monday. So the weekend will be okay, as I see it now. Here comes my forecast for tomorrow. The freeze breeze will be gusting out there, coming in from the west, so it's going to be a cold day under some clouds and some sunshine, and a few snow flurries, I think, in the morning. Now in Peckville tomorrow, championship high school football live here on 16, beginning at 1. The high 43 in the stands tomorrow. The Poconos, about 39 the high tomorrow after a low of 30. St. Clair, 34 and 46 will be the range. And in Lewisburg, 33-45. Alba, 29 and 39 will be the range tomorrow. Got a letter from a nice woman from Alba today, and she says just by looking at Noreen do the weather, she can tell that she's going to have a girl. Got to give her a call. Times of sunrise and sunset look like this on a Saturday. 7:09, and the sun sets at 4:35. Alrighty, maybe a rain shower later tonight, no big deal. Partly sunny tomorrow, 43. Becoming mostly cloudy as we head through Sunday. A chance of some rain or snow. Rain and snow, I think, at this point on Monday. Beginning on Monday, we'll start showing home Christmas decorations from throughout the area. We call it the Holiday House series, and it may include your display, so stay tuned. Karen and Nolan, a lot of lights go up this weekend, I think.
Yeah, I'm planning on putting up mine, too.
Okay,
Another sure sign of the holiday season this year.
Yep, that's it. Thanks, Tom.
And Joe Zone is coming up next. He'll have a preview of the Class B title game.
And he'll tell us about one local kid who has joined a very elite group of American high school kids.
When America was young, beer was something special, brewed in small batches by small brewers all across the land. Only one remains, Yuengling. That's right, 5 generations of the Yuengling family have been helping us quench our thirst since 1829. What a tradition, what a great beer. America's oldest is still America's best, Yuengling.
Save now during the Gift Spectacular at Stroud's. For Mom, the Hamilton Beach food processor with dual high-low speed range and combination discs. Sale after manufacturer's rebate, just $28.83. Or the Toastmaster family size electric grill with Silverstone, only $36.84. For Dad, the Norelco Rototrack triple header electric razor, $42.97, and the rechargeable model, only $52.99. Hurry in for the Gift Spectacular at Stroud's. 2 locations.
Newswatch 16 Skycam and pilot Jack Rulin responded to an unusual request this afternoon. You see our chopper over a football stadium. This is Valley View's field in Peckville, where tomorrow a championship game gets underway against Wyoming area at 1 o'clock. The Valley View coach requested Skycam service in helping to dry out the field. You see, it's very wet and soggy from yesterday's heavy rains and snow. WNEP Channel 16 will televise this game live tomorrow with Joe Zone and Paul Olis calling all that action.
Should be a good game. That's a good idea to dry out the field.
And I hope they remember that good deed when I arrive tomorrow.
No booze.
Remember it. Let's talk about that other game, though, first. There has not been a more successful high school football program over the past 2 years than Hanover's. Tomorrow, they go for all of the marbles again against a relative newcomer, Tamaqua. Tim Carlson has a look at it.
Hanover is playing for their 2nd consecutive Eastern Conference B Division title on the strength of an incredibly successful running game. In last week's semifinal with Honesdale, the Hawks rolled up 411 yards. Against Tamaqua, Hanover's offensive line will more than likely get another big workout.
Our game plan is to establish that run first, try to wear people down, and keep the ball away from them. You know, teams that are explosive. Tamaqua is a big play team. They showed it against Myers, scored on a lot of long runs. We can't have that happen to us. We have to we know that they're going to get their yardage, but we don't want to give them the big play.
And it was the big play for Tamaqua last week. Runs of 50, 73, and 81 yards against Myers in the semifinal. The Blue Raiders hoping they can pull off the big ground gainers again against Hanover.
Tommy Tracy's going to be starting for us in the backfield, and he did a super job. He runs just as well on a natural turf, too. Our line, Joe McGinley, on trap blocking did a super job. So we're going to stay with that. It's been successful for us all year against some mighty fine teams, so we're going with it again.
If you're looking for an edge to either team, you might look at playoff experience. Hanover was here just last year.
We know what it's like to be in that situation. They haven't been there. That might be a little disadvantage to them.
They're the defending champs, but we feel a lot of confidence playing at home, especially first time ever here. So we're really going to be excited, and that may just even things out.
Besides the fact that Hanover is trying to be the first team since the 78-79 Schuylkill Haven clubs won back-to-back B Division crowns, they're also making a play to be the first wild card entry ever to win any kind of Eastern Conference title. But in their way is Tamaqua. The last time the Blue Raiders won was 1962, 14-0 over Blakely. So they're hungry for a championship. Tim Carlson, Newswatch 16 Sports.
And of course, tonight we'll take a look at the Class A matchup between top-ranked Valley View and number 2 Wyoming area. Of course, you can see the game live, 1 o'clock here on 16. We'll also have live reports from John Evans from that Hanover-Tamaqua game. And also tonight, my final 2 high school football predictions of the year. If you've kept track of our sports star this year, you've seen and heard the name of Mike Diminick almost every week. Diminick probably could have been sports star every week. Today, he received the highest possible honor. He was named to the National High School All-America football team. What a football season he had. He rushed for 800 yards and 14 touchdowns, caught 17 passes for 300 yards, 2 more touchdowns on punt returns, 24 for 420 yards and 3 touchdowns, kickoff returns, 11 of them for 330 yards and 2 touchdowns, almost 2,000 total yards on offense. And on defense, 117 tackles. And Michael also happens to be the top kid in his class. He's going to college as a pre-med student. Mike Diminick of Mount Carmel, a high school All-America. We congratulate him. You know what? One of only 25 kids in the entire country. And speaking of honors, the Heisman will be awarded tomorrow. It goes to college football's outstanding player. You can see the Heisman Award right here tomorrow night on 16 at 7 o'clock. Doug Flutie is the man that everyone says is a lock, and folks, I believe he is definitely a lock. That's all of it. Give tonight your best shot, and I'll see you at 11 o'clock.
What statistics for Diminick. Wow.
Yeah, what a great, great young athlete and student.
I guess he'll have a good college career then, too, in football,
If
right?
he decides to play, yeah.
Okay, thanks, Joe.
Thanks, Joe.
Well, stay with us. Jim Rennick will have some cold weather tips.
He'll tell you how to keep that hot rod running in the freezing cold.
Let Pomeroy's put Christmas in your life.
Young actives start their casual life at Pomeroy's. First stop is to pick sporty separates from Bake Club by Catalina. Sweatshirts, top knit pants. Jackets coordinate with all. $29 to $60. So smart for the young in heart. From Bake Club by Catalina at Pomeroy's.
Let Pomeroy's put Christmas in your life.
And that's Newswatch 16 for tonight.
And we invite you to join us again tonight on The Update at 11. For the team, thank you for being with us.
Enjoy your evening.